All right, wrapping up training camp. Interesting, I was talking to a group of volunteers last night. Chris Ballard and I went over to an event just to thank our volunteers. And one of the things that I shared was about how excited we all were, players and coaches, to get here to training camp, to start at training camp, but how equally excited we are to leave training camp, right? Because we know what that means, right? A lot of people get to play fantasy football. Everybody's excited about that, but we get to start the regular season. So we're excited about that. We still got to finish up with this test against Tampa Bay. That's a big deal, right? And then got some tough decisions to make as far as the roster's concerned. But excited about the progress we made, the boxes that we checked during training camp, and ready to go to work.
Frank, every camp is different with every quarterback you guys have had, just simply because that's such an important position. What are some of the things that have jumped out that have been different about Matt 4 weeks in?
The speed that he operates on, the practice tempo. Listen, every guy's focused, every guy's all business, but Matt's just at another level. And he's always on, and he's out here to work, and it's work. Just always thinking, always talking through things in ways to get us better, get us on the same page as an offense. So really felt like we made a lot of strides. A lot of it came from a lot of players' leadership, but he played a significant role in the leadership that he provided in this training camp.
I didn't know you were hiring like a part-time wide receivers coach, so it feels like that.
No, exactly. You're exactly right. I mean, he's so good at that way. He's so good in that way, and it's great for Marcus and I and the whole staff to, just to collaborate with him and make sure that we're all saying it and teaching it the same way. It's been good work in that way.
How much do you need that from your quarterback? What you talked about earlier about him just kind of raising the bar and being, leading by example in terms of putting in the work and all those things. I mean,
it's huge. I mean, it's huge.
Does it have to come from the quarterback?
It really does. It really does. He's got the ball in his hand. He's calling the play in the huddle. Listen, these guys are all motivated. Everybody's self-motivated. But we also, every one of those guys would say, no, push me, elevate it. Somebody step in the huddle and raise the bar. And, that's what Matt has done. There's other players that have done that as well. But he certainly has come in here, and his reputation as a leader and as a player, you could see that on full display during training camp.
Frank, did you know that about him?
We did know that about him. You don't have to dig too deep and to find that out. But then when you do dig and then you look in every crevice, you find the same thing, and hear the same thing about the guy, and it's all true.
Frank, it sounds like Quiddy avoided major injury.
Yeah, we're very happy about that, when it first went down. I thought I got a good view of it live. It just looked like it banged, just a little hyperextension. I don't even think the MRI everything looked pretty good. So we'll play it cautious, and, he banged up a little bit sore, but just more give him some rest, and he should be hopefully good to go for the opener.
Hey, is Isaiah still at concussion?
Yeah, he's still going through the protocol, and but doing well and making progress.
Right, besides JT, any starters you'll definitely hold out on Saturday night?
I'm going to hold out Naheem, and for a variety of reasons. We have some good running backs. Want to get a look at all these guys. Want to make sure these young guys get enough carries. We all know where Naheem is and what role he's going to play. So he and JT will sit out, and then we'll let some of those other young running backs play so we can make that tough decision.
From a larger perspective, every rookie class is different. What do you walk away with this group in particular?
Yeah, it's been a good group. Chris and the staff did a great job, right? We still got to prove it on the field, but really, the guys just came in and they worked. They knew their role, but they also have some confidence about them. So just excited where they're at, but really we know it needs to continue to develop. I think about, on offense, obviously Alex got a lot of attention, Bernard's got a lot of attention, Jelani, those guys, because they're left tackle and perimeter players. So really good progress, but they need to continue to develop and contribute in a big way.
Frank, what do you hope to get one more here? Playing as many starters on Saturday night.
They didn't play last week in the game. We had the scrimmage, obviously, the practice. So the game work is important. The game work is important. Just to sync things up, get everybody on the same page, get the feel and the rhythm of what it's like out there, in Lucas Oil. I think will be a good test for us. And really just iron out details, kind of get game ready. and when we feel like we got that work, we'll pull the guys out.